What's going on, guys? Major Dragon here, and today is something new. I'm going to discuss why I absolutely despise the Goku Black arc as a whole in 3 sections: the story, characters, and ending. Now, by the way, this is not to trash on the manga version. That one was a different version. I'm talking about the anime version. The manga version was actually not bad, but it's still not as bad as the anime version. So let's get into the video. Now, starting out with characters first, we have none other than Goku himself. Now, actually, I do not mind Goku in this. I don't really like Goku in Dragon Ball Super as a whole, since he's just less mature. He's just, now obviously, he's acting, of course, to fit more of a child audience, which is what the writers were going for nowadays. Hence, less blood and less craziness like how Dragon Ball Z did. But I think that the only thing he should have used Kaioken Blue more. Now on to Vegeta. I don't actually mind Vegeta at all. Not only that he gets shit on way too bad in Dragon Ball. It's really just like a gag now. But at this point, he does nearly beat Goku Black, which is a good spotlight for him. So I got no issue with him. Now, let's get on with the people that I really do not like. We have Trunks. Okay. Now, I think everybody can agree with me here. This version of Trunks is the worst I have ever seen in my life. Like, what the hell? What were they thinking, first off? He's a crybaby, and he's just like a wimp. Like, compare these two pictures right here. This is skinny and puny looking compared to this, who's ripped, bulky version of Trunks, who is a complete badass. This is the Trunks from the Broly movie and even from the BoJack movie. I just really like this version of Trunks. Yeah, he's just a beast, and he's thorough. He's no joke. And I love the outfit that they gave him with the long hair. He's just awesome. And I really like him also with his sword. I would even take the Trunks when he first appeared fighting Mecha Frieza, then take this version of Trunks, because he was just cool. You know, like, everybody can agree on that. Trunks was really a step down. The only thing that Dragon Ball Super Trunks does is he screamings Black and then Zamasu, and anything else he needed Goku and Vegeta to save him more than once. Now his rage form, just what is that? He got angry and got a Broly Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan 2 mixture form. The forms in DBS are just kind of lazy as of late, not the newer ones. Like I do like the Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. It's very unique. I love Super Saiyan God. I do not like Super Saiyan Blue that much. I like Royal Blue a little bit, but that's beside the point. But Trunks probably has the worst form I've ever seen. Like, the worst form. It's just really lazy, it seems. I don't know, like, what they were thinking. They're probably, like, just throwing stuff, like, just throwing it together. It doesn't make any sense. I think a way better way that made no sense, is that they would have given him Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God Trunks with the sword would have been so awesome. We already kind of seen him in Dragon Ball Heroes, but that's not... Dragon Ball Heroes is a mess show. That's just so... Dragon Ball Heroes is pretty much a what if in its own. It's just a what if in anime form. But Trunks, man, if he got Super Saiyan God, that would be... Oh my god, that'd be so cool. And it would make sense because Goku and Vegeta do know God Ki and they can try and teach him. So maybe Trunks learns to control it. You know, because Trunks has incredible potential. Trunks and Goten have super high potential. They're just never shown really that in the show. You know, they're very similar to Gohan in terms of his potential, but they're never really shown. You know, and it sucks. Like, they unlock Super Saiyan just by being the sons of Goku and Vegeta. They literally just thought about turning Super Saiyan, and they turned Super Saiyan. Like, that shows how busted it is. Like, it's absolutely crazy. They might even have more potential than Gohan. But we don't officially know because we haven't really seen their full potential yet. And we probably never will because they don't really care about them. Now, it doesn't make sense. Okay, he killed Zamasu by getting a Spirit Bomb sword, somehow being able to use a Spirit Bomb when he never did one before in his life, or he's never really seen one. Like, what kind of plot is that? It's sad that they killed Trunks in this arc, as he's such a step back from how amazing he was in Dragon Ball Z. Even in the movies, he was amazing. Like, it's a darn shame, like, what they did to him. But he's still a GOAT in the DBZ version. Now we're going to go on to Zamasu. Don't like his stupid reason for killing people, but honestly, his design is pretty cool. I do like how Toriyama did some of the designs for the characters, as they're very unique. As Toriyama does really well when he doesn't try. Has anyone ever noticed that? Like, he's even said it himself. Like, when he made Super Saiyan God, which is such a simple form, but it's really nice. It was the same thing with Super Saiyan. He just wanted a form to look cool, and first of all, he wanted the form to be white and have red eyes. But then the printing would be weird, so he's like, okay, just make it gold and blue eyes, because it looks strong. It was the same way with Super Saiyan God. He wanted the form to be red, because red looks strong, and make it base form. And he didn't really put much thought into it, and now look at how iconic the forms are. But I feel like when he tries way too hard, it does not work out very well. I really do think that, especially when he tries too hard on a design, or he tries too hard on a form or something, or plot, it does not end very well. But simple Toriyama, he can just make magic, which is why he's so unique, and which is why he has the biggest anime show of all time, so fair play to him. So, I don't really have a problem with Zamasu, just the normal Kai Zamasu. I don't understand his reason for killing people, but his design itself is cool. And his fighting style is pretty cool as well, especially when he fought Super Saiyan 2 Goku. It was a cool little battle. Other than that, he's pretty much a loser, created in a horrid writing, sadly. He could have had way more potential, but they don't know what they're doing. Now, we are on to the main guy, the big villain, aka Zamasu, or Goku Black. Now look, I have seen people just adore Goku Black, and do these weird role plays and fan fictions and art of him, but he is the biggest piece of ruined villain trash I have ever seen. First off, the plot, which is so broken how he became Goku Black, was dumb. You know, and the form Super Saiyan Rose, I will say, is a unique form. I'm in the middle. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle. It's alright. You know, it's alright. It's a unique form, you know, it's a form we've never seen before, so it's alright. You know, I will not judge you if you do not like it, and I will not judge you if you love it. You know what I mean? I'm cool with either way, because I'm just kind of in the middle with that kind of form. So, for base Goku Black, when base Goku Black first appeared, when we see him for the first time, when we also seen him fight Super Saiyan 2 Goku, that was actually cool. I loved his English version that Sean Schemmel did of his voice, as it was a dark, like throaty, evil tone that he did. But then he switched. He switched to a pampered, ego-swelling crybaby who loves pain. And it would be so much better if Zamasu did turn evil, but he used the Dragon Balls to wish for an evil version of Goku from a timeline to, quote-unquote, kill mortals. And for this evil version of Goku, it could have been maybe he never hit his head. It could have been any version of Goku from a timeline that he was just crazy and evil. And what he gets in return, he gets to cause destruction and grow stronger like a Saiyan would. That would have been so much better. I mean, that would have been leagues better. You see how simple that was, but how much better it would have been? Just to have like a more savage Goku fight, you know, like it would just be way more simple. And he's just thorough. He's evil, no joke. He's like a wild Saiyan. You know, it's just sad. They just ruined him. They ruined a really good villain. They could have done really well with him. But now, on to Merge Zamasu. Merge Zamasu. His design is cool, but he's just 2 times worse than Zamasu and Goku Black, because now both of the losers fused together. Much is ruined. I mean, the design is cool. I love how they did it, but he is just... You already seen it. He turns into this purple mass monster, and he's just crying in the air, and he's just a loser. I do like Zamasu from the manga. That was cool. When Goku perfected Super Saiyan Blue, and he fought Merge Zamasu, that was one of the best fights that I've seen in a long while. That was a really refreshing fight. Even in the manga, I mean, that's how you do a fight. The manga does pretty well in most shots nowadays to still keep the original fighting alive, where it is just blood, no hands, all craziness. So they did really well. Okay, now let's go on to Vegito. This is the last guy. Well, who was not hyped when Vegito was going to be returning? Who was not hyped when we seen him return? It's been 20 plus years, maybe even more. And he turned Super Saiyan Blue, and he was slapping around Merge Zamasu. It was so good. Obviously, I got no hate against Vegito. Oh my god, that was so good. Who does not love Vegito? He came in, was talking trash, stayed tuned to the character, and was absolutely destroying Merge Zamasu in a fight. That was actually a pretty decent fight between the two. He was really just kind of making fun of him the entire time. Now, there's only a disappointment, though. The time limit. They were only fused for about 7 minutes of action. That's it. Most of it was talking trash. So, it was a major letdown, but I'm happy we get to see him again. But I'm not going to be talking about Zeno or Beerus, by the way. But I mean, since they were barely involved anyway, and I don't really care about either of them. But now, it's just, man, that just sucks. Like, Vegito, we waited 20 plus years, pretty much as long as I've been alive, for some people, just to see him for 7 minutes. That's it. I mean, Gogeta had a way better spotlight than Vegito did. Now, fair play, he was in a movie, but still, Gogeta had a way better spotlight. But it is what it is. But you know what? I loved Vegito. I got no hate against him. But now we're on to the ending. Just why? The ending was so dumb in the anime. Vegito loses, aka he defuses. So Zamasu is a big purple and deformed, crying baby over justice. Trunks somehow knows how to use a spirit bomb and make it into a sword shape and cut him in half. Easy. Yay, good ending. Then, oh no, he's back. We cannot beat him. He's a part of the universe now. Then he just pulls out the Uno reverse card Zeno, and obviously that just kills the entire timeline and all the universes. That's it. That's it. That's the ending. It could have been, it was just such a fiasco. It's such a ruined ending. It's so bad. Like, it was really bad. So, I'm sorry, but this is just a crap show of an arc. They did so bad, and I feel like it's because they were rushing too bad. I can't really blame the people that were drawing the anime. Oh my god, they were doing like 12, probably 14 hours a day of writing just to get it, put out in due time. So, it sucks. But now, this is my final say about the Goku Black arc. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 100 rating. And I'm giving it a 35. Poor plot, poor story, and most of the characters are horrid. Steps back to what they were. There is some nice things, like Vegito and Vegeta and stuff like that, and Bulma and everything else was nice to see, and Beerus and all them, but other than that, sadly. So that's it for this arc. And that's it for this video, you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know down below what else I can do Dragon Ball Z-wise I can talk about. I can also do One Punch Man as well if you guys want me to. So let's get to 10,000 subscribers, and I will talk to you all later.